Hi, I'm James Burns, President and founder of Aventine Properties, Nassau's top-performing tax grievance firm. You probably clicked on this video because you received a mailing from us identifying your property as a significantly overassessed property, or perhaps you were just researching the top-performing tax grievance firms. In either event, you're probably in the process of deciding if you're going to file a tax grievance, and will also be making a determination as to who you will choose to represent you. We believe that once you consider our results, it will be clear that Aventine is the best choice in Nassau County tax grievance firms. First, let me say that it is essential that all Nassau property owners file a grievance. There's no downside at all to doing this. There's no increase possible in your assessment. There are no inspections. There are no court appearances. And our one-time contingency success fee is only 50% of the first year's tax savings. After the county's reassessment on the 2021 assessment roll, we have observed considerable anomalies in valuation, and the application of the Taxpayer Protection Plan, the TPP, has created even more chaos. There are many mistakes and problems. Ultimately, it will be up to you to make sure that you're not paying more than your fair share. But we can help. So let's look at why Aventine Properties is Nassau County's best tax grievance firm. The basis that we're using to determine that Aventine Properties is Nassau County's best performing tax grievance firm is by analyzing the small claims assessment review determinations from the 2020-21 assessment roll. That's the latest assessment roll which went for judicial review in Supreme Court. Before this roll, case results were not electronically available. Now they are, and now we have ways of comparing the results of other firms with our firm as well. So there are three basic reasons why we believe Aventine is the top Nassau County property tax grievance firm. One, we obtain larger dollar tax savings than our competitors. Two, we get greater percentage reductions in assessment, and then consequently the taxes associated with that assessment because they're proportional. And three, we have higher probabilities of larger returns than our competitors. So let's look at some of these specifics. First, the average reduction that we were able to obtain for our clients in the 2021 assessment roll in small claims assessment review is $2,549 per case. And this is based on hundreds of cases that we've had. The average reduction that all other tax grievance firms obtain per case is approximately $785 per case. So our reductions in dollar terms are 3.25 times larger than other firms. This is a substantial difference. The dollar reductions are not the only basis of measurement that we have significantly outperformed our competitors when considering the measurements. Aventine's average reduction on 2021 small claims assessment review cases was over 9%, 9.1%. All other tax grievance firms have an average return of approximately 4.4%. So our reductions are more than twice the average percentage reduction when compared with all of the tax grievance firms in Nassau County. This final slide shows the percentage of caseload that resulted in a reduction as measured on the x-axis. So for example, if we start at the measurement that says 1% all the way to the left on the x-axis, this is the percentage of cases for Aventine and all other tax grievance firms that resulted in a reduction of between 0 and 1%. So Aventine obtained a small reduction between 0 and 1% in just about 13% of all its cases. Whereas for all other tax grievance firms, the reductions of 0 to 1% accounted for over 33% of all cases. So almost over 1 in 3 cases resulted in a 0 or less than 1% reduction for all other tax grievance firms. And I'm not going to go through each bar, but you can see what happens here. The orange bars are all other tax grievance firms, and the blue bars are Aventine Properties percent of caseload in that particular range of reductions. And you can see that for all other firms, the reductions are much larger in the 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, and 5% region. And in the higher percentage reductions, 6% all the way up to 25%, Aventine has larger returns, with the exception of 7%. But in every other percentage, we have significantly larger returns. So, for example, 25%, which is the maximum reduction one can expect to receive for a property with an equalized value over $450,000, we have over 5% of our cases obtaining the maximum reduction possible. That's a very, very small percentage for all other firms, less than 1%, in fact. The other thing that is very interesting about this distribution is it allows us to measure the variability of returns or variance of returns in addition to the mean. And because our mean is higher and because the variance is higher, we're able to deliver higher returns on average to our clients, and also our clients have a greater probability of receiving a higher return. So if you have any questions on these numbers or any questions about what we do, please feel free to contact us. There's an icon on our website you can click on. You can email us. You can call us. Someone will answer your call 24/7. And we hope that you remember, in making your decision as to who you would like to represent you in your Nassau County tax grievance case, these results, because we think that they speak for themselves. Thank you very much.